technical chart is Sue Smith. And on the menu, it's action from the foot squad battles. Your expectations?
It's great to be here. I think it's going to be a really good game today. Both teams will be well up for it, so hopefully we're in for a treat.
Can anyone stop him? This is the lineup for the home team.
Well, it looks to be a 4-2-4, which is great when you have the ball, but the two midfielders are going to be very busy today, that's for sure. We'll see how the first 10 or 20 minutes play out, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they make a few adjustments at some point.
Giving it a go. Oh, it looked as though it might trouble the keeper, but full credit to him. Trying to pick out a teammate. That's a good-looking ball. Fine pass. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They were so quick to get out from the back, and once it falls to her, she's never missing. Calm as you like, slots it home.
1-0 then. Boubacar Kamara. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Can she put it away? Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome.
Yeah, the build-up was spot on. They just couldn't finish it off, could they?
Might be able to set up the chance. And still pressing. And the pass getting in the way.
Well, they're unlucky not to be 2 up. It's a decent effort as well. The advantage you just think would have calmed the nerves a bit, I'm sure. But you do feel they still need another goal just to make it a bit more comfortable.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Kamara. Well, that stop exactly what was required. Well, the Pirates down by a goal and looking for inspiration from this corner. And miles off target with the header, but in fairness, the marking was tight. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Hoot. Very quick thinking there. Boubacar Kamara. On to Dorzun. And that is offside. And the Pirates did well to make sure possession changed hands. Well, he's certainly not alone. Now what can they do from here? Surely the equaliser. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And over comes the corner. Well, just when strong hands were required, there they were. Hoot. Piero in Capier. That's a good pass. And he's made the run. Good work from the Pirates to win the ball back. Real chance. Well, body in the way. Kamara. Could be. Oh, a smart stop. Corner kick played in. Clearance needed to be better. A bit disappointing in the end. That's a good ball. Genuine chance.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Maya Letizier. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. So the whistle then. We're at the half. Well, the Pirates won't have been especially proud of that first half performance. Will they be able to mount a response in the second 45? Svenja Hoed. Trossard. Now with Hoed. Oh, moving it nicely. On to Hoed. Oh, she's made a crucial tackle there. Carvajal. And the ball with Pedro Gonçalves. Just straying offside. Here it is now, a substitution. Trossard. Well-timed tackle. Doazun. It's a neat move. Teammates in the middle. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Suddenly they have possession. No possibilities in the centre. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Alexander Zinchenko. On to Hoed. Trying to open them up. Must be! Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper. Terrific challenge.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Shut that down well.
An astute piece of defending. Ekitike. Continues his run. A fine reading of the situation. Burmo. Maya Letizier. Doazun. Pedro Gonçalves trying to make something happen from a deeper position. And danger averted. Well read. Now the counter-attack looks on. Vimo. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say.
I just think he lost a bit of focus there, didn't he?
A really good pass. Could reduce the deficit. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Substitution time it is here. Pressure on the keeper. Trossard. Alexander Zinchenko. Now in possession, Trossard. Intelligent threaded pass here. Oh, it's off the post. Well, sometimes you need luck on your side.
Yeah, he hit that with great intent. Sometimes the margins just don't favour you, do they?
The referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Yeah, it was a fairly comfortable result in the end. They control large parts of the game. It's a real professional performance, and I think they deserve the results.
Welcome to the Spanish capital, Madrid. We're here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. What are you expecting to see?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Cherki. Interesting pass. Spot on with that tackle. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Ryan Cherki. Plenty of support here. Aurelien Tchouameni. Takes aim and holds on to it confidently. Trossard. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Hoot. Now in possession, Trossard. Nicely constructed. And let's give credit to the defending. Atenea. Decent position for Locomotive. And whipped into the box. And the chance slips away.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Hoot. Now Zinchenko. Nicely cut out. Plenty of support here. Well, where has the time gone? It seems like only yesterday she was signing for the club, and here she is making her 100th appearance.
Well, she's been a brilliant signing, hasn't she? The fans love her. She seems to enjoy playing football here, and she's improved the squad. She's done so well.
Pavard. Trossard. And Pavard on the ball. Intelligent defending. It's all getting a bit frantic, isn't it? And a useful cross. And it goes! The opening goal in this contest. Well, the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Alexander Zinchenko. It's one pass after another. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. And unable to keep possession. Joao Cancelo. Ryan Cherki. Here's Alvarez. And the ball is moving again. Giving it a real go in the wide area. Sven Yahut. Decent idea. Good pull one back here. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal.
Yeah, top-class defending. That was a threatening attack.
And the first half is in the history books. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. Went in strongly, decisively. Alvarez. Chouameni. Well, they have the ball again. And he has options available. There's the shot. What a commitment to defending. Showing a real will to win the ball. Might be a chance here. And a goal! A running riot here. Almost out of sight. Incapié. Plenty of green space to run into. Well, this could really help the cause. And danger averted. Well read.
Excellent reading of the situation.
Read it really well. Atenia. Aurelien Chouameni.
This is a message for away supporters. At full time, can you please remain where you are?
Could be. And the keeper there to deal with it. Mbeumo. Quick thinking to win it back. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Committed challenge. Ryan Cherki. Waited well. Denied. Time for a change then.
Well, as those stats tell us, their attacking play today has been exceptional. Defenders have come out at the right time, the midfield have completely dominated the game, and the front players' movement has been excellent.
Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back. Quick counter could be on. Out of play, throw in. Cherki. Maybe dangerous here. Opportunity. Just can't get it past him. That's a fine challenge and a corner given.
They've now got to clear this set piece.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. Trossard. Now Zinchenko. 5 minutes to go. Now can they hit them on the counter? Has a go! Well, in actual fact, it ended up being a simple claim for the keeper. Mbumo. That's a good pass. And the flag raised. Offside it is. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Good-looking pass. Oh, it's been given as a penalty. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think...
And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
superhero, bro. Like a superhero, fam. Like that's the only, that's the best word I can put it down to. Like even my boys who I came with from uni, like they were saying the same thing. It was like let him know that like yo, they genuinely mean that you are hard and you commanded that stage, fam. Like you genuinely commanded that.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray here at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former England international Sue Smith. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What are you expecting to see?
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Just lost the momentum.
Oh, sniffed out the danger well there. Looked like a real promising attack, didn't it?
And the flag has gone up. Offside. He fancies it. Oh, strained every sinew to get there. Well, opting for the short corner. Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Oh, a twitchy clearance. And problem solved for now. And here's the starting lineup for City.
Well, it looks to be a 4-2-4, which is great when you have the ball, but the two midfielders are going to be very busy today, that's for sure. We'll see how the first 10 or 20 minutes play out, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they make a few adjustments at some point.
Oh, this looks promising. Well, not quite accurate enough, but it was a close thing. Esri Konsa. Composed and patient passing. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Vimo. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. Super pass. And he's made the run. Oh, a tremendous save after a blistering counter-attack.
Yeah, they're so good on the break, aren't they? We just couldn't finish it this time.
Who can they pick out? Ryan Wintle. Closing down well. Can he finish? Nicely saved. Elects to go short. Oh, moving it nicely. Garner. Crossing into the middle. A very effective clearance. Alexander Zinchenko. Can they take the lead?
Yeah, they're taking control a bit now.
And a fine tackle. Now the quick counter-attack could be on.
Well, the away side have controlled the game in the last 15 minutes or so. And they're starting to create plenty of chances too. You sense it's inevitable that the goal will come. It's certainly no less than they deserve.
Well, let's see if they can win the ball back and create something else. Plenty of support here. Will it happen for them? Giving it a go. And the keeper taking it cleanly. Good angle for the cross. Incisive pass. It's still alive. But no, that's the end of the move because offside is the verdict. An effective ball win. So 1 minute of stoppage time. That's what the officials have said. Erling Haaland. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Played over. A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say. That is that for the first half here. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Hoot. Debinya. Decent looking pass. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Able to create room here. This could be the equaliser. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. And it's a good goal too. Places it past the keeper. He keeps his cool, and it's a clinical finish.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Mingueza. O'Shea. Garner. Decent idea. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
City move it forward with purpose. Must take the lead here. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's top goalkeeping. Stayed big and made the right decision.
Well, it was a crowded penalty area, but the keeper's done well to hold on to that. Trossard. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Garner. Looking for a hole in the defence. Well, a marvellous challenge there, but corner given. That's a good-looking pass. And a chance for the lead. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Hoot. Now in possession, Trossard. Alexander Zinchenko. Svenja Hoot. Incapié. Well, a passing sequence that's easy on the eye, but then the one that fails to hit its target. And finding their flow. Burmo. He read it well defensively. Garner. Quick counter could be on. Holland. Trying his luck. He's made a really good intervention there. Plenty of support here, but they took care of the situation defensively. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Well, into an attacking position, it's not too late for them. Really good challenge. Mingueza. Now Holland. James Garner. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Wilting under the pressure, and now they try to go forward. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Yeah, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little off the pace.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. Your expectations?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's how the lineup looks for Foxes.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
Oh, Stuart, they could be in here. Tenacious challenge.
Brilliant defending at such an important moment.
Sven Yahud. Konsa. Now Zinchenko. Was spot on with that challenge. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, whenever the ball drops to him in the box, you expect
striking it. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. They take it short. Well, that's splendid play. And frustration for those waiting in the middle. Alexander Zinchenko. Piero Incapié. Sven Yahut. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Must take the lead here. And a solid piece of goalkeeping. Who's going to get on the end of it? And straight into the keeper's gloves. You can't waste corners like that. Matete. Showing a real will to win the ball. Alexander Zinchenko. Can they carve out a chance?
But they need to find that extra bit of guile.
Interception to snuff out the danger. Rossard. Sven Yahut. In a decent position. To take the lead. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the Foxes restart the game, and it's up to them to show invention and perhaps to level it. Matete. Oh, this looks useful. Determined defending.
Well, that's why he's so highly rated.
Alexander Zinchenko. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Oh, that's a clever ball. Alexander Zinchenko. On to Hoot. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Trossard. Alexander Zinchenko. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So the second half is underway, and the Foxes have work ahead of them. Harris. Now Zinchenko. Playing with a flow and intensity. Good idea. This could square the game. The Foxes behind, but they have a corner. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Counter-attacking possibilities. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Matete. Might lead to a chance. They could level it. Read it well and made the save. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Hoot. Options in the centre. Good looking move. Opportunity. Determined defending. Superb effort to keep it in. Well, that one has promise. Could catch them on the break. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Oh, surely! And a goal! They've increased the lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Cameron Brannigan. Oh, moving it nicely. Has a go! Well, it wasn't quite as dangerous as I thought it might be. Perfect position to read it. Super pass. Oh, he could finish. Here it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. Incapié. Now with Hoot. Alexander Zinchenko. Incapié. Another good-looking attack.
Well, they really are probing at the moment.
They're showing good defensive judgment. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Mark Harris. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. And a good intervention. Quick break could be on. Well, it broke down, alas.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
This could level it. And all square now. And you have to ask the question, is there time for either side to win it? Given us 90 minutes of excitement. Now for more drama. Hoot. Decent position. Now with Hood. Top-class defending. Now can they hit them on the counter? A disappointing end to the move. Burmo. Incapié. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Excellent defending. Well, he could run onto it here. Can he deliver? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? Burmo. Beautifully weighted ball. Well, he could have put it away again, but credit to the goalkeeper.
Well, the way he's playing, he's surely going to get his second goal soon here.
Who's going to get on the end of it? So at the halfway stage in extra time and 15 more minutes left. So on they go, and it's a test of everyone's powers of concentration. Just the tackle that was needed. Can they level it here?
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Promising pass. Oh, managing to beat him. And he read that brilliantly at the back.
Yeah, he makes those interceptions so well.
And teammates around him. Maybe room here for the counter-attack. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So they restart the game, all even once more, but will it stay that way? Or can they nudge in front late on here? Takes aim! But the goalkeeper didn't have to work quite as hard as I thought he might initially. And we will have just one additional minute. Decent idea. Oh, halting the attack just like that.
A slightly better pass, and they were in there.
It always had the potential. And now it is all about the penalty shootout. Well, straight at the goalkeeper. Job done from the spot. So lethal in front of goal. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. keeper. He had to score, and he does. And it's gone in. And he's beaten the keeper. They know what a failure here would mean. He steps up to take the shot. And it wasn't the greatest penalty. And it's been saved by the keeper. A chance to secure victory here. A mountain of pressure on him, but he withstands the test. And they've gone and won it.
Well, cool, composed, and really good technique. A match-winning penalty, and probably deserved over the course of the game.